What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Sarah
and Maya,
and we are charmed and dangerous.
You know, because we charming
and we dangerous, especially during Sagittarius season.
Yes,
especially.
Yes,
the most dangerous season. To be honest,
we so playful.
Yeah, we so playful, and it's like I feel like after Scorpio season, everyone's been red. Everyone's been going through all the feelings. So like you come out of it revived, like ready to like fuck up some shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
go fucking
fuck
party,
up your life.
hard.
Like you know, not at all.
We don't talk about December really till January.
Yeah,
people are like, oh, let me start new goals, but like what happened?
Bitch, what did you do? Like you fucked up your whole life that 1 month. Like especially if you like were doing real well the whole year.
Right.
By December, you have fucked up some shit.
You said fuck it all.
Yeah.
And then you fuck it all up.
Yeah, you know? That's Sagittarius energy.
Fuck everybody.
Fuck it all.
Fuck it.
Okay, so today we are here to come at y'all with our Sagittarius season roast. And before we even get into the video, we would love it if y'all, our team, our charming squad, to follow us and subscribe to us.
Subscribe to our channel down below.
We do astrology roasts. We do astrology everything, really. Just like anything we feel like talking about, we'll do. If you have recommendations, you could always comment down below. We do real shit. We do girl chats.
Basically anything that two best friends would normally talk about, we cover here and talk about. All right.
So, Maya, are you ready?
No, yes.
Maya is a Sagittarius, if you didn't already know. If you don't know, where have you been?
Right.
You know, she's very scared. You know, she's very terrified. You know, the truth shall prevail. How do you feel right now?
I feel like everything that we're about to say is not true.
Okay, that's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. I can guarantee that.
Wait, you asked me.
You're not
take the mic back.
We have to do this, especially because, okay, so I'm a Scorpio, she's a Sagittarius. We did the Scorpio season roast. If you haven't checked that out, check it out.
It was good.
It was hard for me to live through. I was triggered.
And
I was triggered. And I feel like it was only time for me to do it to you.
Right.
So, but okay, let's stop. Like, I feel like the Sagittarius energy is already coming. Like, you know what I mean? I'm trying not to be held accountable for what's to come. I'm already feeling that way, but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, we just gotta go into it.
And kick in with the positivity. Okay. So, Sagittarius, let's just give you free reign. Go ahead. How do you feel about Sagittarians?
Okay, so obviously I think we're the best. Let me go ahead and
say that. Bye.
Okay, but this is a roast, so let me go ahead and say that obviously we're fucking flaky. We will make plans with someone and then 20 minutes right before we're about to go hang out with them, we're like, oh no, like we can't be found. And then we'll reemerge like at a few weeks later, acting like, oh, you should have just known that I went on this yoga trip and it changed my life. You know what I mean?
You should have known that I can't sit in one place too long.
Right, but it's like, no, Sag, you can't do that to people. You need to communicate your plans because a lot of people are gonna stop fucking with you if you don't.
No,
like,
dead ass.
You got flaky.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
When me and Maya decided to be best friends. That's
a true story.
Like, honestly, I'm a Scorpio, you know? I'm like, I pay attention to detail. If I say I'm gonna come through, I'm gonna come through. If you're on my planner, you're on my planner. And I just feel like we were becoming friends and like she was doing her little Sag thing where she would like just be like gone or make plans and not be there. And I was like, bitch, we're gonna be friends. Like, this is not gonna work for me. Like, I don't care who. I literally would say, I don't care if you do this to your little boyfriends. I don't care if you do this to your little flings, your little other, like, you know what I mean, acquaintances. But I will be taken seriously. I will be taken seriously. And
then I took her seriously. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I respect her. I ain't gonna lose her.
Yeah.
And you know.
Which goes to the point of, I feel like Sagittarius is, if they really, even though this is a roast, fuck with you, they will be, I don't know about the loyalty part.
Oh, if they fuck with you.
I don't know about the loyalty part. I was gonna say they will come through. They will come through.
Loyalty.
Okay. So Sagittarius, obviously, what is that? It's mutable. Fire. Sages are the mutable fire sign, as I just said. I feel like when I think of Sages, I think of a fire that like fizzles in and out. You know what I mean? It's not like aggressive fire like Aries, and it's not persistent fire that won't go out like Leo, you know, fixed. But Sagittarius, it's like, oh, like I want to go, but I don't want to go. It's like I'll fizzle in and out. Like, oh, that's really exciting, but it's not anymore. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I just feel like they're the moodiest fire sign. Like, they're happy and then they're not, and then they're happy and then they're not. And it's like, it makes sense because it's like the sister sign of Gemini, you know, the two-way shit, or like duality as we call it. I feel like Sagittarius has that quality about them where they do have that duality of like, they're known for being very positive, but I feel like they can also be very, very, very negative. And it's like Sagittarius, like, not everybody wants to be on a negativity train with you, but like the fact that you guys are so godly like, or you think of yourself as a prophet, when you are feeling that negative energy, you make everyone bask in that negative energy with you. You're like, this is why we should all be so angry.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, it's too much sometimes.
No, I feel that. We literally can come in and like stir the pot.
Yeah.
And just like walk away. And I feel like it's extra bad because, you know, we're usually just talking out of our ass, like we don't actually know what the fuck we're talking about. We may say something completely opposing to our actual ideals just to get a rise out of you. Yeah. And you know, it's like, why are you doing that? People don't really like that.
Because y'all are bored.
Yep. It's entertaining. I love the debate. I love the discussion.
I love the debate.
I love getting a rise.
Why did I just
But then I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna walk away when it gets too much.
It's really funny because I could just imagine like a Sagittarius and like their boyfriend, like, or like girlfriend, like they're having a good time, you know, they like stir up some shit. Because of the Sagittarius, all of a sudden they're full on fighting, and in the middle of it is Sagittarius. I love the debate. Like, I love this debate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this ain't a debate, bitch. You fucking made me feel this way. You made me, you did this. You did this to us.
So I feel like I have to go ahead and say, for my people, we are generally unreliable.
You don't say that.
Like, don't put a Sag as your emergency contact. Just don't do it. They're probably not gonna be there. They might not answer. They're gonna be like, oh, something else was happening. Like, just don't do it.
Honestly, I feel like if you were to put a Sag as your emergency contact, and like if you were to ever say that to them, like they will never talk to you again.
No.
Like ever again.
That's a commitment.
Like, they're like, what the fuck? Like, you mean like anytime like someone calls me, I need to be there for you? Like, that's crazy. I can't do that. I can't even do that for myself.
Right. You can keep me as your emergency contact.
I know, because she is my, like, she's one of them.
Right.
Besides my man. But like, I was like, well, what you mean? Like, do I need to cancel you out? Like,
No. You can keep me, but like other people better not.
No,
like, you know what I'm saying?
So I generally feel like, as we talked about 2 seasons ago, Libra season roast. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Whore.
Funny.
Literally funny. But when I think about the 2 signs, I think of the sluttiest signs of the zodiac, you know, Libra, Sagittarius, funny. Scorpio. That's cute. That's cute.
Scorpio
That's cute. That's really cute. We're very selective. Very selective. No,
they're
no.
the whores.
Wait, what? Why is it not us? Already it's
I'm getting defensive.
Right. Are you gonna let me go? Are you gonna let me finish? Okay. So Libra is the kind of whore that would never agree to being a whore. You know, it just doesn't fit their brand. Being a whore is very on brand for Sagittarius. It's like they're down to be that hoe. They're like, I am that hoe, and what about it? And like, what are you gonna do about it? You know what I mean?
I can't help that I'm fun and they like me.
Okay, let's go with that. Like, newsflash, like being a blunt is not a personality trait. Being blunt is not a personality trait. I just feel like pick your battles. Like, stop saying shit that hurts people's feelings and then like doing it in a way that's like word vomit. Like they just say it, and they're like, I just wanna, they don't even actually know. You guys don't even wanna take it back. You don't wanna take it back. You're like, I said what I said and I'm gonna leave now.
Yeah.
And then you wonder when you walk into a room why it's like so awkward.
Why
it's
there's
like everyone remembers like what you said. Like, you know what I mean? Everyone remembers.
I'm gonna go ahead and just say, as a Sag, we are the biggest commitment phobes in the entire zodiac.
For
like,
sure.
hands down. That's all I even really gotta say about it. You got commitment issues.
That's all you gotta say about it?
That's all I gotta say
I
about
got some more to say about it.
I said it all!
I have some more to say about it because I feel like you guys hate committing to one person, because when you commit to one person, that might be enough time for them to realize that you aren't this so-called fun, energetic party girl that everyone expects you to be. Yeah. They might actually see that you have feelings. They might actually see that you're flawed. They might actually see that you can be a negative Nancy.
Oh.
I just also feel like with Sages, y'all don't want to stick with one person because you operate from a state of opportunity. You know what I mean? You guys are very opportunistic, and I feel like if you do choose to settle down with one person, instead of being happy with that one person, all that's running through your mind is, what if I have the opportunity to meet someone better? What if I have the opportunity to find the love of my life? What if I have the opportunity to marry fucking Drake? I don't know, like literally,
just
like
a slight chance.
in your like mind. You're thinking of ways that this is caging you down. Not because the opportunity has already made its way to you, but because you're literally thinking in a way that's opportunistic. You're like, you never know where I could be tomorrow.
Right.
I might be traveling to the other side of the world. I might be the love of my life. You could be literally laying down with the love of your life, but you're like, what if I have another love of my life? Like, what makes you the love of my life? It's so fucked up.
It's terrible. I feel like my next thing about Sagittarius is like, we're the class clown, but like, okay, so obviously we're funny, but we take jokes like way too far sometimes. Like, we can get rude, we can get mean, or just like overall like inappropriate. And generally speaking, most people don't think it's okay to like crack a joke at a funeral, Sag. So like, don't do that. No. Just don't. You usually make jokes at bad times.
Yeah.
Me to me.
Horrible timing.
Me to me.
Horrible. But like, it's fun like being there when it's happening.
Right. When
but,
it's
like,
not
everyone
like,
else is like looking at it happening and I'm like, you know, not part of it.
Right. When it's not directed at you, it's really funny.
Yeah.
But when it is, it's like,
oh, I'm pissed.
You're a fucking bitch. Like, why you gotta be a bitch?
Like, no, honestly,
literally nobody asked you for your goddamn opinion.
No, to be honest, I will give you guys the award of the biggest bitch of the fucking zodiac. You guys are big ass bitches. Like bitches. Like bitches.
Well, I feel like we're the type of bitch that's like gonna be a bitch and then I'll be like, it's not funny.
And that's what makes a fucking bitch. Like, I don't know what else makes a bitch. A bitch just like, I'm so nice. You guys are like, I'm a bitch, 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 bitch.
I'm a bitchy, bitchy bitch.
I feel like whenever Sagittarius are sad, you know, which is a lot of the times, when they're alone, because, you know, when they're out in front of people, they're very happy. When Sagittarius are sad, you guys keep reviving yourself back up with more flings. I feel like the more flings you have, the happier and fresher you feel. You know what I mean? When you guys come out of like this depressive state, you're like, I'm ready for a fling. I'm ready for another fling and another fling and another fling. Anything to distract me. Anything to distract me from what is really going on
the inside.
Yeah. You know?
Sagittarius are complete know-it-alls. We act like we're the smartest person in the room. Like, I actually think I'm always the smartest person in the room, and that I'm probably the coolest person in the room. And like, I'm hella original, and I'm like out here like setting the trends, like doing the shit, right? But like, we're probably just that annoying hipster to everyone else. Like, I think we're really cool. I'm not sure. It's like dawning on me that maybe not everyone else thinks that we're as cool as we actually are. Like, we're that hipster, you know what I mean? Like, you like us or you don't.
Yeah. But
I like us.
That's what it is. But that's what I feel like. Sagittarius wouldn't even give anyone room to comment if they don't like them. You know what I mean? Like, they'd be like, oh, I'm feeling your constructive criticism coming my way. I'm gonna walk out this room right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's just, you know, that's just Sag. You guys will never stick around for anyone to tell you anything negative about you. Yeah, I just also feel like Sagittarius are the person that will wake up one day and be like, might fuck around and start my own religion because everything that everyone else tells me is bullshit. And ever since I was born, I felt like I really knew the right way of living. You know what I mean? Like, y'all will never, ever, ever, ever let anyone tell you how to live your life. And it could be someone who has literally gone through something that you're asking about. You're like, oh, like, you literally could be like, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. And someone who has gone through this will be like, hey, like, let me give you a lending hand. And you're like, ew, I cannot believe you thought you could tell me what to do. Like, literally, you guys are freaking the fuck out. I'm like, yo, like, that person was like literally trying to help you. They were trying to navigate you through life, and you guys are like, oh hell no, like, oh my god,
are you God? What
even if literally God himself, whoever he is, if you believe, don't believe, you'd be like, you're God? Well, okay, this is where you fucked up, and this is what you did, and that was just not the way it was supposed to go.
This is why I'm like maybe fucking with you, but like, I have questions about it.
And I feel like you guys just have a way of like shutting down whenever anyone is telling you anything negative about yourself, and it's like, how are you supposed to get better? You know what I mean? If you're always just looking at yourself through your lens, through your eyes, how will you ever see how you are perceived from other people's eyes? Like, that's the thing with Sagittarius, like, y'all will never, ever, ever want to hear how you are perceived from someone else's perspective, because it's so clear cut to you how you are. And I feel like that is admirable, because we should be confident in who we are, but also other people can experience you in different ways. Yeah. And I feel like that's the only way that you'll be able to live a happy life is if you're willing to take that into consideration. And I feel like you guys aren't. Yeah. You guys are just so much like, this is who I am and that's never gonna change. And it's like, well, bitch, like, this is why you have problems with that person and this person and that person. It's because you never ever want to hear them out.
Yeah. Okay, to piggyback off of what Sarah was just saying, I feel like Sages really need to stop acting like you're always like above shit and unbothered, because your unresolved issues and your fake happiness are keeping you from like that real happiness. So you can like, no, just stop faking it. Like, stop lying to yourself, be honest with your feelings, and like maybe you'll be happier. You'll experience real happiness, not like that fake shit where you're always unsatisfied.
Right.
You know?
That sugar high.
Right. Because it literally is that's so true. It's literally a sugar high with Sagittarius. They're like, oh, like they put on those rose-colored glasses and they're like, oh, it's such a good time. And it's like, is it?
And then you guys go home and you're like,
nobody understands me.
Don't wanna be.
No, we don't. We don't. But we don't even let anybody in.
Okay, so Sagittarius, I would say that they're one of the most positive signs of the zodiac, but I feel like what makes this annoying, whenever I've been around a Sagittarius, my best friend's a Sagittarius, my sister's a Sagittarius, is that you guys overlook anything that might go wrong in a situation. And I feel like this makes you guys unprepared, and then you freak out when like the bad thing that could have gone wrong happened, and you guys are like, how could this happen? Like, this is crazy. Like, how are we gonna fix this? Like, because you literally didn't think about the fact that things might not work out for once. Like, it might not be the way that you thought it would be. Like, y'all will leave like an hour before your flight, and you're like, it's all gonna work out, like it's fine. And then it's like you're freaking out trying to get there, you're like late, you're like, your flight's gone, like you're like, oh, like that's crazy. Why would that happen?
Like, how did I miss that?
Like, what the fuck? Like, and it's like annoying because you guys complain like about it, and it's like that's because you didn't take the time to analyze the situation and see where you would have to put in that extra effort. I know you guys don't know what extra effort is, but like you guys usually just go with the flow and like, you know, do the thing. You know, extra effort. Extra effort. Heard of it?
That's fucked up. Sages want to be teachers all the time.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I want to teach you things, but like other people aren't necessarily trying to like be taught by you, and like most of the time they probably already even knew the thing that you were trying to teach them, like knew it even before you. So like you just need to lay off. You know? You come off as so preachy and judgy, and it's like literally people already fucking knew that. So like, why are you talking? You literally sound like you're just sound like a broken record.
Yeah, I will say.
Love you, me to me.
Yeah, you say that. I will say, I feel like to be a teacher, you need to be patient, and I feel like Sagittarius aren't patient at all. And like, I feel like this few times, like I've had Sagittarius in my life try to teach me something, like they get frustrated with me and they're like, well, like that. And I'm like, well, can you explain it to me? They're like don't you know? Like, don't you know? Like, oh my God.
Like, we're not
like, how stupid can you be?
Right.
Don't you know?
Because we're know-it-alls.
And I'm just like, I never ever will ask anything from you ever fucking again, okay?
We call a lot of people out on their bullshit, but we take zero ownership for like our own bullshit.
Yeah, I feel like quite
like
judgy.
Been saying that, but you know.
Yeah, very judgy. Very, 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 very judgy.
Like a Virgo, but like not.
Like a Virgo, but like Sag would like judge you and be like, but don't you see how fucking dumb you look?
So don't you get it?
Like a Virgo will be like, this is where you fucked up, and if you were to do this, that, and this, you could do better.
Be more
Sagittarius is like, you're
about
fucking
it.
stupid.
Right, I wouldn't tell you how because I'm a bad teacher. Like, that's what we just talked about. You know what I mean? Another thing about Sagittarius, I feel like we are nosy as fuck. Like, we're really nosy. I be asking hella questions. And you know what? Sometimes this sign doesn't really like when people ask like a lot of questions. They get like hella suspicious. But like, I would generally like to say Sagittarius are like always like eavesdropping, always trying to like what's going on, like what's happening over there. We're nosy as fuck. We're trying to be all up in your business.
I feel like that ties into the whole judgy thing. Like, when you like know more, the more criteria for you to judge.
Right. Yeah. I personally feel like I may have like an authority problem. I feel like my boss, like, every time he's in meetings, I'm like, I could have done that better, or I'm like questioning like his managerial skills. And I don't know if it's just a Sag thing, but I kind of feel like it might be. And I'm always like, yeah, I can do it better. I can do it better. He sucks. So Sagittarius, if you agree with that, like let me know like down below in the comment section, because I kind of just literally came off like the top with that. I don't know if it's true, but I feel like it is.
I could see that. I could see that. I feel like Sagittariuses do not even like learning anything from other people, and I feel like authority figures are usually people that are teaching you something. So I feel like if anyone is given the opportunity to teach you something that you don't know, you already have this vendetta against them.
Yeah. That could be it.
I think it might.
Okay.
Ultimately, Sag, ultimately, I feel like I need you to stop with that aloof shit. Y'all want to come off so relaxed, and you learn to do that so well in your life, and I feel like that is what has led you to be in a place where no one ever takes you seriously. And I know that hurts. So maybe if you learn to give a fuck once in a while, people will take you seriously. Love y'all.
Just draw my color makeup on now. But now is our question time, the ones that we always do. When would you want a Sag on your side?
Okay, so I feel like I would like my Sag or Sagittarius is my side whenever I feel anxious or scared. You know, this was a roast, so we dived into the fact that Sagittariuses are overly excited and happy and positive, but like to me, sometimes I need that, you know what I mean? I can be quite negative sometimes, and I feel like my best friend and also my second oldest sister, when I've gone through some crazy ass shit that I feel like I couldn't tell anybody about, Sagittariuses are the ones that will bring you back to life and will revive you and will be like, hey, everything's gonna be fine. Like, what the hell? We're living life. Like, you're living life. You're young. You know what I mean? So I feel like Sagittariuses can make you feel better instantly from giving you these little pep talks and like making you feel like you have a whole life to live. Yeah. You know? And I appreciate that about y'all's energy. Yeah. It is very happy and uplifting.
Yeah. Like you said, it can be very opportunistic.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it has its moments. Not always like that's like the best thing. But
yeah. The glass is always half full. And I appreciate that. What about you?
For me, I feel like we make great travel buddies because we want to like go out and do the things, or like chill,
I
but
can
like
attest to that.
Do lots of things, yes. And then also like niche things, like go see a foreign film, or go to a museum. Like we're hella bougie like that. We love intellectual conversation, so I feel like
the cinema,
right? The cinema.
Freaking hipsters.
I love it. No, literally. We literally are those hipsters. Sag, if you take anything from this roast, I hope it's what she said before this and the fact that we're fucking hipsters. I don't actually feel like I'm a hipster, but like I am. Okay, and then what is your Sag anthem?
Okay, my Sag anthem is Truth Hurts by Lizzo. You know? Why are men great till they gotta be great? You know, and also I feel like just even the title of the song, Truth Hurts, like I feel like Sagittarius is like they'll say some fucked up shit. They'll be like, truth hurts.
Truth hurts, honey,
truth hurts. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck you. Now right. You know, but also the song is about like, you know, being a bad bitch, like fuck you. I could have done all this without you. You needed me. You know what I mean? I feel like that's Sagittarius energy to me. Yeah. Like, bitch, I didn't need you. I didn't need you. Never did. You came into my life. What about you?
Mine is Circus by Britney Spears because obviously she is first of all, she's the epitome in some ways, besides Nicki, of a Sag to me. Like
both can have the crown.
They can. They are like those bitches to me in different ways, you know. But yes, all eyes on me in the center of the ring, just like you know, that whip, everybody gonna trip, you know. I wish I could play the song for you here. We'd get copyrighted, but like,
you don't. I'm sorry if you don't know what that song is. Go listen to it. Like, come on,
and listen to it all Sag season. And you know, honestly, you should listen to both of our songs all Sag season,
and also play the videos.
Yes,
that's the vibe.
They're what they doing the thing. Well, I'm gonna go cry now. That was the end of our Sag
Well, that's
roast.
a lie, because you guys never cry.
Well,
you're gonna go be happy somewhere else.
I'm gonna be happy for like 5 seconds here, and then when I take off my makeup, I'm gonna cry in the shower to myself.
Follow us on our socials. Yes. Don't forget to do that and give us a subscribe.
And if you like this roast, check out some of our other astrology roasts. We've been doing them since Aries.
Yeah.
So if we haven't hit your sign, we're gonna come for you soon.
We coming, baby. Okay. Don't you worry about that.
And yeah, follow us on our socials. Thanks for watching.
We
we'll see
post Mondays and Thursdays. Just so you know our upload schedule.
And we post on our Instagram more often, so like, you know.
Give your girls a follow.
Yeah, we follow back.
We do.
We'll see y'all later. Bye.